Morning guys, and welcome to Vlogmas day 16 in the single figures now. Let's go.
Number 16.
Yeah, we need number 16. Yay. That's it. I'm going to open it. Oh, that looks like a big one. That's it. Rip. Rip it open. That's it. That's a good rip. Ooh, what's this one? Ooh, Christmas magic. Looks like another moving book, Louis. That moves. That's it. Look, that's it. Whee! Elves. He likes these ones that move and have flaps and things, don't ya? Ooh, where they gone? There they are. Hey, push your head. Ah, they're hiding. So yeah, I think this one's going to be a hit, number 16. So I've had a bit of a chilled morning. I'm watching charge, I was about to check the time then. I think it's just gone 10ish. And it'll be no surprise to you that I'm going to do another baking video today. But I'm actually going to do this cake kit. So it's the Christmas pudding cupcake kit. So it's just some chocolate cakes, which looks like Christmas puddings. So the ingredients, obviously you've got your pre-made chocolate cake mix, and then you need an egg, 30 grams of melted butter, 20 mils of milk, and it says a muffin tray, but I don't have a muffin tray. I just have a normal tray to put my muffin cases on, which it provides for you, so that's good. It's just the fact they're a bit like squashed, so when you put the mixture in it's going to be a bit all over the place. Hopefully they don't go too bad. That's probably why you need a muffin tray, to keep them a bit more circular. I've just got the butter on to melt at the moment, so that's that. It makes, I only make 6 cupcakes apparently. These are really going to overflow. Just trying to keep these, get these cupcakes to close a bit more. That butter's making a lot of noise. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. Louis' last day at school tomorrow, and I've got their party, which is all good. I've actually got my first, well, my phone call for my assessment for CBT today, so that's all good. Apparently it's only a 5-minute call, but yeah. So this butter's nearly melted. It just says, some scissors. So you need the cake mix, 1 egg, melted butter and 20 mils of milk for the mixture. So melted. Take that off. So yeah, it's obviously easy to do because obviously it's probably aimed at children, but yeah, it just says obviously put the ingredients together. What do I need to preheat the oven to? 180. So that's that's going to warm up. So yeah, it's just a case of putting the mixture together, putting it in the moulds, putting them in the oven. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on and just put the mixture together, and then put them in the cake cases. So there they are, they're ready to go in the oven. I've tried to put them as close to like edges and stuff to try and stop them from overflowing and leaking. But this is why I think I need to get a muffin tray. So yeah, they go in the oven for 12 minutes. So yeah, I shall see you once they are out the oven. So it's 13 minutes later already. Cakes are out the oven. They've all turned out pretty good, no overflowing. I think it's because of the distribution of the butter. This one's probably the closest, but it's alright. I think the next step, you obviously got to wait for them to cool, and then it's just a case of making the icing and then decorating. So I think I'm going to try and turn them out because it says to have them upside down, obviously to be pudding shaped. So I'm going to turn them out, wait for them to cool, and then I'll be back to you once I start making the icing. So I'm back, the cakes are cool. So, she stuck to it. Why are they stuck to that? Anyway, so I turned them out of their cake cases, and that's roughly what they look like. So now it's just literally a case of making the icing, and then it's got these little bits to put on top like you'd see on a Christmas pudding, like the holly leaves. So I've got some water here and icing. I thought I'd just come in the living room and do it because it's more festive. So I need all this icing, it's quite a lot. You can see the dust of the icing sugar. So yeah, so I've just put some of the icing sugar in the bowl. This is the one thing I hate about making icing. I always put too much water in, and then it ends up getting too runny. Then you put more icing sugar in, and then it's just never ending. So yeah, I'm literally just making my icing now. I thought I'd do it in here because I thought I might maybe talk about like a couple of our Christmas traditions that we've started in the last few years, because obviously where Louis is only just starting to understand about Christmas with his autism and stuff, it's been hard to do like proper Christmassy things. But this year he seems to like really understand about Santa, and obviously when we wrote the list to Santa and that kind of thing. So that was really nice. Sorry, the camera's wobbling, I'm mixing this icing. So yeah, obviously this year I'm going to have a few different traditions that I'm going to start with Louis. So we started last year, we've got a plate I'll show you on Christmas Eve, where we leave Santa a drink, and also I'm going to make them cookies, and we don't leave carrots for the reindeer, we leave butternut squash because we like to be different, and I think they'd appreciate the change. So yeah, we put that on Louis' special plate for Santa. Obviously I've got the little chalkboard that I bought from Home Bargains, which we're going to write on and leave next to the tray, plate, sorry. And obviously we've got the, I'll show you it as well, the key that I got from Etsy, so Santa's magic key, which we're going to leave in the porch. So Santa's got his magic key to get into our house because we don't have a chimney. And yeah, and then obviously because Santa's been travelling all over the world, he's going to be leaving some footprints in the hallway and in the living room, so we can see that he's been. And we've got his letter for Louis to say obviously where he's been a good boy. Yeah, so I might give him that soon though, because obviously he needs to know if he's been a good boy, so he knows whether he's going to get presents. But yeah, the icing, I've just made the icing, so it's just a case of putting it on. It says to like let it drip down and stuff, which I'm trying to, but it's not going very well. So this one's going to be very drippy. So yeah, that's what they basically look like. So I'm just going to ice them all and then get the little decorations out. So yeah. So these are how they turned out. Their holly decorations are so fiddly to get on there. You need like tweezers. So they didn't turn out the best. I'd say probably this one and this one look the best. So yeah, these are my chocolate cakes that look like Christmas puddings. So yeah, I'd recommend, obviously it's an easy kit to do, but if you're gonna do the decorations, maybe use some tweezers like the professional bakers do. Got icing all over my fingers now. So yeah, that's my little baking morning done. So yeah, what I was trying to get at is the kind of traditions that we've started with our Christmases. Normally Christmas Eve we would get a takeaway, but Adam's dad is coming down for part of the day on Christmas Eve, so we're going to be going out for lunch, all things like if everything goes ahead. So that'll be nice. And then in the evening Adam has actually decided to work a few hours, so I'm going to be putting Libby to bed on Christmas Eve and doing everything else. I've actually got a bit of like prep to do on Christmas Eve, so Christmas Eve might actually be a bit busy, so that vlog might be up quite late. So yeah, I've also got to make the cookies for Santa out of that cookie dough that I got in my food shop. Obviously start preparing, getting like I need to swap my slow cookers over, so I've used my bigger one for the joint of lamb that we have with our Christmas dinner. obviously start prepping, getting veg, like start sorting peeling potatoes and things like that. So Christmas Eve does end up being quite busy, unless, I think with my butternut squash, because that's one of the few vegetables that Louise eats, I normally start chopping it up maybe a couple of days before Christmas. So that's one vegetable done, and then it's just a case of putting the lamb on as soon as we wake up. So that's slow cooking all day. And then, yeah, it's just a case of getting everything prepared. So as I said, Christmas Eve's vlog might be up quite late because it tends to be quite busy for me anyway, because I'm doing all the prep and the cooking and things like that. So yeah, yeah, as I said, we'd usually have a takeaway on Christmas Eve just to help ease the stress of cooking. And I don't know what we're going to do this year, because obviously we're going to be going out for lunch. So, and I think Adam wants to do a few hours, like 5 till 10, 11 o'clock at night, work-wise. So if we do have anything, I might do a couple of of the buffet picky bits, maybe. Not too many, because obviously I don't want to do loads to have loads left over kind of thing. So yeah, I might do that for maybe a little tea for me and Louis, but we'll see. Boxing Day, if there's any meat left over, I always do a Boxing Day curry, but I do it with the Mayflower curry sauce, and it, honestly, with the leftover lamb that we have from our our Christmas dinner, it's really, really nice. So I've got a food shop coming on the 21st, so there's a little bit of bobs that have come on that to go with our curry that we usually have on Boxing Day. Also got the buffet food, so I can do bits and bobs of that, like to have during the day, and then we normally have curry for tea. We usually have our Christmas dinner around 3:30, because I like to try and leave it as late as possible, so I'm ready for it hunger wise, because obviously it's a massive dinner, and it just gives me the time before my mum and dad and my brother Matt come round, because after that it's just going to be carnage. So yeah, and my mum normally helps dishing up the Christmas dinner and taking it to the table, because we've got a dining table that extends, so that is really, really handy for Christmas. And it was my grand's table, so it's really, really nice. So yeah, love that. I might try and look for a new tablecloth though, because I got that plasticky white clean one, which is really nice, but it keeps moving and it's really annoying. I do need to go to B&M because we need to get some more Mayflower curry sauce and a couple of cleaning bits, so I might see if they've got any in the sale. But yeah, what else? Christmas Day, obviously I'm normally up quite early because I've got to put the lamb on in the slow cooker, and then it's just a case of, obviously, Louis takes his time with his Christmas presents. Obviously, he's not one of these kids that just runs in, rips everything open. He takes his time. He opens one present at a time. So we do end up opening presents. Well, Louis starts opening presents all day, because obviously we'll have the ones from us and Santa. I think Matt might bring him one or so presents, and then my mum and dad have got him a couple of presents. So he does actually spread out opening his Christmas presents all day, because he'll open one and then he'll play with it, and then we're like, Louis, do you want to open any more? And then yeah, it just ends up being like that. So he'll open a present, play with it, and then we'll go, oh look, do you want to open this one? And he'll open that, and if it's what he wants to play with, he'll play with that. But yeah, it's really nice. yeah, it just tends to go like that really. Sometimes, well, it can be quite chilled Christmas Day before my mum and dad and brother come round, because obviously Louis just taking his time with his Christmas presents. So and then that gives me the time to make sure I've got things prepared to go, like cooking wise. It's just a case of like just making sure things are ready to go in the oven, and obviously I've got my air fryer if I do want to use that as well. So yeah, and then I always try and make sure that there's no washing up around, because obviously Christmas dinner is probably the most washing up you ever do in your life, which my mum does help me with, bless her. She's so lovely. And obviously we do have like things for pudding, which has made me think, should we have it earlier just in case anyone does want a pudding? But normally we're all stuffed and can't move, and then desserts get pushed back to a bit later. But yeah, so that's kind of a few traditions that we have started. I wanted to try and start the tradition of taking Louis around to see all the houses with lights and stuff, but there hasn't, when I walked around like on my own, there isn't actually that many houses local to us with Christmas lights up. So that's a bit of a bust, but yeah, so yeah, just thought I'd have a little chat. If you have any traditions of your own, write them down in the comments. I'd love to see what different traditions people have around Christmas time. And yeah, so obviously Christmas Eve maybe a bit of a longer vlog, and a later vlog. But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying these vloggers videos. I know I haven't been able to get out and do my actual Christmas outings that I wanted to do, but that can't be helped with Adam working at the weekends. Obviously Christmas, leading up to Christmas on the weekend is quite busy, so he needs to make money when he can. But yeah, so I might leave this video here. I hope you enjoyed the little Christmas pudding cupcakes. I know they don't look the best, but festive baking is all about just having fun and obviously enjoying the food. So yeah, I'm gonna go and leave this video here. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new, I'd really appreciate you hitting the subscribe button. I think I'm 7 subscribers away from 700 now, which is absolutely amazing. It would be amazing to get to 700 by Christmas, but I'm just really pleased that people are enjoying my videos. And yeah, so I will speak to you all in tomorrow's video. Take care, guys. Bye.